Well, intertwined depends. Let's define what you mean by intertwined, because if you talk in terms of political stability and business confidence, that link cannot be denied. I mean, that anywhere in any country, you will have that the two aspects or the two considerations intertwined. But if you interpret in terms of political connections as being good for their business interests, then we are trying to move away from that perception by engaging in more and more decisions that's based on competitive bidding, for example. There must be a feeling that if you have a good proposal and a proposal that benefits the country, then it shouldn't matter who you are. You should have a fair chance of being approved by the government. You should also encourage the ease of doing business in Malaysia, so that there will be the spirit of entrepreneurship is very much alive in Malaysia, that you're not encumbered upon certain subjective decisions. The more transparent the rules are, the regulations are, the better it is for the business people, both from abroad as well as our local businessmen. So, I believe in trying to institute reforms and changes so that the private sector is very much alive, and the spirit of entrepreneurship is very dynamic in Malaysia. We have to work closely together with Indonesia for us to stabilize the price of CPO, palm oil. We have already instructed the minister to work closely with his counterpart, because between Malaysia and Indonesia, we control about 90% of the palm oil output. On the price of oil, there's nothing much we can do, but we hope that we are able to continue exploring and the development of new fields in Malaysia to wait for the upturn. As I said, I see this as a temporary aberration rather than as something more in the medium term. So I expect the price of petrol to go up, and as well as the price of palm oil to go up. So, but next year will be a difficult year for the whole world. So we just have to manage and see through 2009. Of course, the areas that we have spelled out in our national mission, like for example ICT and biotech, we continue to support our investment and our effort in the strategic areas, including aerospace. We have been successful in bringing in Hewlett and Packard, for example. They have their data center in Cyberjaya, which I launched the groundbreaking ceremony recently. Then we are negotiating with other big names as well to bring them, but efforts have been made to attract them to invest in Malaysia, both in ICT and biotech and aerospace industry, and also shipbuilding. A few of Malaysian companies have won contracts to supply various types of ships to the global market. Well, I don't know. We have given them quite a bit of incentive already, as you know. ICT, biotech, I think it's, the incentives are very attractive. Well, I believe value cap has been working in a very objective manner. There's nothing untoward that has happened in terms of the decisions made by value cap. I'll certainly look at the governance of value cap, but we do not want value cap to be compromised in terms of leakage of information with respect to some of the investment decisions to be made by value cap. As you know, people can benefit if they know in advance some of the areas that value cap is looking at. But post-investment decision performance, maybe there is a need for greater transparency. But we'll have to measure against the interests of the government in the kind of market operations that value cap has done and will do. But I can give the assurance that we will not use value cap to bail out or to give favors to anyone. It has generated profit, yes. But of course now, the profits they've generated, a lot of it has gone down. In fact, every single institution has gone down. In America, the pension funds are down by 60%. So it's nothing unusual that when the stock market goes down across the board, then the value of your portfolio investment all will also go down.